Hey you guys, so today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a postpartum Sitz spray, and this actually isn't going to contain any salt or anything. This is just going to be like a really soothing spray for your vagina, because I know from giving birth from my last time, your vagina tends to be pretty swollen and sore, and I was pretty lucky in that I didn't tear, but I did have a little cut, so it was a good idea to probably apply something to it to help it heal a little bit faster, but I didn't last time, but it was all okay in the end. But this time I really want to have something because things are pretty sore down there, and I can imagine if you did tear, this would really come in handy for some of you. So this recipe should be really simple. I'm going to be showing you how to make a cooling spray for your bottom area. Alright, so the first ingredient, which is an absolute necessity for postpartum time, is witch hazel. Witch hazel has amazing anti-inflammatory properties, so it's going to really help with any swelling, and it's also antibacterial, and it's actually a really good herb to be putting in that area. Like, witch hazel has just been known to like really work wonders on vaginas and lots of other areas too, but witch hazel is really good for the postpartum time. You can also put just straight up witch hazel on your pad, and it should help soothe any pain or irritation or itching that you might be experiencing. Next is an optional one, but this is peppermint hydrosol. This is basically the distilled water from the peppermint herb, so this is a little bit more on the cooling side, and I think it's probably a little bit more intensely anti-inflammatory, and this is going to help kind of cool everything off, but it's not that strong. I know too that some people like to put their pads in the freezer because that helps cool everything off and also bring the swelling down, but I'm going to be adding peppermint essential oil, a small amount, to this recipe because that will help cool things down without having like an icy cold pad on. Last thing you're going to need is an empty spray bottle. Okay, so I have got my spray bottle open, and now what I'm going to do is I am very simply just going to add my witch hazel to the bottle, and we're going to go ahead and fill this up until it's halfway full with witch hazel. Now I'm going to add my peppermint hydrosol. If you don't want to use the peppermint hydrosol and you just want to use the peppermint essential oil and the witch hazel, then just fill the bottle all the way with witch hazel. It's completely up to you. And then last but not least is your peppermint. Now we want to be careful when adding this. I would suggest adding 1, 2, 3. 3 drops, and then going and testing it out before you add any more. For the vaginal area, peppermint can be a little intense, which might be good during the postpartum time, but I would start slow and then just go try it out and see how you feel. Alright you guys, so that's it. It's a really easy recipe. All the amounts will be in my blog. I ended up using, my daughter's upset. I ended up using about 10 drops of peppermint essential oil, and I found it to be very soothing because if you add too much peppermint, it can actually be burning. So be careful about that. All these ingredients you should be able to find at your local pharmacy. It should be really easy, and I would really recommend stocking up on the witch hazel especially, and just kind of getting everything in bulk. It's a lot cheaper than buying a pre-made one. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!
Bye-bye.